Hello, everyone. This is recording number 11 for my Intro to Philosophy and AI. Today's topic is memory, both with regard to its role in human cognition and with regard to its potential role in AI. Now, in the early days of debates about AI, memory was a big topic. And then interest in the topic kind of went away, and now it is coming back. Now, in my view, one reason for the rediscovery of memory as an interesting topic lies in how we discuss artificial general intelligence, AGI. When we think about how should we conceive of artificial general intelligence, we typically use human general intelligence as a comparandum. And then if we think about human cognition, it seems obvious that memory is extraordinarily important. In current cognitive science, memory is thought to belong to the default mode of the human mind. And, alongside sense perception and reasoning, memory counts as one of our most basic faculties. Now, consider just hypothetically, as it were, a machine that is built with a memory based approach. So here's the machine, and you feed it lots of questions and correlated answers. And the machine stores these question answer combinations. And if we permit the language of mental activities here, then we may say that the machine, quote unquote, remembers these question answer combinations. Now, you might think that the sheer number of question answer correlations that the machine would have to remember poses a problem. And it is partly with a view to that we may think that, well, that was not the approach that was pursued in AI. What we know from today's LLMs is quite fundamentally different. It involves next token prediction and a probabilistic calculus. And that is in really deep ways different from memory. Nevertheless, you might think that AI, even today, already prompts us to think about memory not only with a view to, as it were, theoretical interests in what does artificial general intelligence look like, but also with a view to applications that we are working on now. Think, for example, about AI therapy or AI tutoring. You might think that something like memory within a session, and even better, memory across sessions, would be really attractive. If you think about something like AI tutoring or AI therapy along the lines of the human case, you might think, well, that is something where we just find the role of memory extraordinarily important. We take for granted, as it were, that in the human case, conversations build on conversations, and that involves memory. And we also take a lot of other complexities about memory for granted. We take for granted that memory is selective, that it relates to attention, that it relates to any number of other activities in the human mind. So, this brings me back to these questions about general intelligence. And I want to end with a suggestion, namely that as we envision artificial general intelligence, the role of memory is going to be extraordinarily important.